Yo, it's Midnight Blue, the Wolf. Right now out here in South Beach, celebrating another lap around this motherfucking planet. Just want to shout out the L.A.M.A.R.R show, man. Salute, King.
Yo, you already know how it go. We back with another episode of the L.A.M.A.R.R show. We love art, music, and real rap. Real rap meaning real conversation. And right now we having a real special episode live from L.A.M.A.R.R City. And I'm with a L.A.M.A.R.R legend right now, Midnight Blue.
Yo, what's good? Midnight Blue, L.A.M.A.R.R legend.
So tell us, where were you born and raised?
I was born, I'm a Harlem baby, but I'm a Queens nigga, you feel me?
All right, Uptown.
Yeah, I was born in Harlem.
Now I already know that Uptown Queens connection go crazy.
Yeah, Queens, they built me. L.A.M.A.R.R built me.
Queens get the money. Yeah, speaking of L.A.M.A.R.R, I know L.A.M.A.R.R home of a lot of legends. Like, tell everybody who don't know, like who come from out of here. Like, y'all got everybody from sports to
Kid Jeffries, Akinelli, Kenny Anderson,
Woo!
Right now, the young boy doing his numbers. Hamadou Diallo.
Okay.
And it's another younger one, my niece. Y'all better look out for her. I'm telling you. She just went with I believe UMass, but she been busting grown men ass since she was about 14.
Oh yeah, you know I see her freestyle on the gram.
No, I'm talking about Ball, Yamani, my niece. Her name Yamani.
Oh, the other one, okay.
The one I posted, her name is Yamani Mikhail, man. Y'all remember that name?
Yamani Mikhail, y'all heard it here first, so. Well, I don't want to. So when y'all be like, "Oh yeah, no, I've been new," then come back here and be like, "Oh, all right."
Oh yeah, can't forget complexion down here. Actually, Prodigy. He rep Queensbridge, but he lived in the building across from here.
And what
he went to school with all of us. Motherfucking
Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap.
I mean, this is a lot, man.
All right, so start us. I like to give people a visual, bring them back. Like, tell us about your upbringing.
I mean, my story, I feel ain't no different than 90% of these niggas. Like, it's just, I wrote and told shit that really went down. Like, like I was a part of it, not that I saw it. And my upbringing here was like, it's different now. When I came up, it's like you had to be able to hold your spot down. Like, you had to be able to hold your name down. Like, there wasn't no free passes. Like, nowadays, here and I guess everywhere, anybody can go and do what they want and they want. Us, my era, we had to respect the ones we came up under, whether we liked them or not. We had to respect the OGs. If it wasn't on them, it'd be no us. So, like, my upbringing was, I say solid. Like, we ain't glorify rats, slizzers, we ain't do none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, at all.
Yeah, shit.
And we ain't glorified nigga that got shot. We glorified the shooter. Like, it's, I don't know, man. It's different nowadays, man. But the only thing constant in this world is change. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
You like it or not.
That's a fact.
But real don't change, man.
No, it can never, man. It can never.
Real don't change. We might elevate a little, but we're gonna keep that real. That real. How should I put it? That real mindset. Like, if you was born and raised in it, like, you can't make. That's like a lot of these artists. I ain't taking up nobody. I be saying now, I be feeling like they made.
No,
somebody dressed them in the morning, tell them what to say, what to wear.
It's on the internet now. It's on the internet. All you gotta do is look it up.
You can't build real. You can't make
That's
real,
a fact.
you can't build real, you can't teach it. It's either you born with it or you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in your DNA or not. That goes in the streets of music, everything. A lot of these niggas come up with a name, you know, persona, a rap name, who they are or whatever. And get so used to that, being that person, that other name,
they gotta take over who
they really are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is, and it shows. Those are the ones you see every other week getting robbed or some shit, getting shot at, like, because they didn't back themselves into a corner pretending, you know what I'm saying, like they this person, and now they got to hold that up. They got to hold that name up, man. You getting around real niggas talking real shit, knowing that they ain't real. That's why a lot of them young boys is getting touched.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact, though, man. That's a fact.
So
what era is this? Like, tell us about like your parents. Like, where, like.
My pops was killed when I was about 11 months. I was raised by my mom.
Sorry to hear that.
Sisters, thank you. But
and what era is this? Cause being raised by your moms and two sisters in those eras is way different. You see what it's doing. You see what it's doing now. We ain't gonna say too much, but you see what it's doing now.
Right now it's like, well, I'm gonna say back then. I can't even speak on right now. I'm just.
So I was gonna paint a visual. What time is this? Like, what era we talking? Yeah, what era we talking?
Like,
woo!
Early 80s was like, and when I say that, it's like I was off that porch real early. Like, I know people talk about it and say they was out in the streets. You got to come outside by yourself. That's not in the streets. Like, you know what I mean? You're in the park playing with your friends. That's not in the streets. I was up here when I should have been in the park playing. I was out here. I was out here with not even the team. I was out here with adults.
I'm saying it's just like something you saw, like one of the big bros. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is me. Like, that's who I was at that time. Like, I was out. It wasn't like ball dudes. It wasn't like I was just coming out the house being rebellious like as a little kid. But I was young enough that I shouldn't have been out here in the streets by myself.
Oh yeah.
But I wasn't. It was like my older, say, cousins or whatever, teenagers.
And wait, hold on, because they don't know, like, when you saying at this time, like ain't no phone, so you outside, your people don't got your location.
Yeah. But see, I wasn't running, but it would be right. It's like, say you got an older cousin or something, or sister or whatever, and they want to go somewhere or do something. It's like, take your little brother with you. Feel me? So I was out with them, but the hood is so close, like we all work together. Like, I'm out here with them, or I leave the house with them, and they doing them. I wound up on this side somewhere with one of the older niggas out here getting money because they just, shorty with that. Like, I'm blue. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not with who I came out the house with, but I'm with these niggas that's out here in the block getting money. Like, and I'm little, but I'm absorbing all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah. I mean, because when you're young, that's what you do. Like, your mind like a sponge. Yeah. And you taking everything in like subconsciously. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's being a kid, and people sleep on that. Like, cause people be thinking I'll be lying and shit like that when I'll be like, I can remember that. To like, I was born in '94, so like Nas and them was new to like I mean, I didn't understand. I was a baby, but you remember the melodies, and my people, they listen to the old stuff too. Like, they listen to the old shit, like James Brown, Diana Ross and the Supremes, and you came up when a lot of these songs was new.
I came up with, I hate that on.
No, not those songs. But I'm saying though,
let me tell you my eras, and I was still a kid, but I remember I was with my older cousins in Corona by a spot they call L.A.M.A.R.R. Well, I guess all the older, teenagers hang out, whatever. I was with them, and I remember vividly because, I always loved music, but I remember that was the first place. I had to be I couldn't have been older than 10, 9, 10, but I remember hearing One of their friends came in the park with the radio playing Rakim, playing my melody.
Oh, all right. So, you know what I mean? Now, I was definitely, because that 80s era with hip hop.
I remember, like, and when I heard that song, I was like, oh, this is fire right here. Like, but it didn't make me want, to be honest with you, I came up, like I said, out here and playing in the streets, right? Knew what I wanted to do even when people was trying to stop me. Like, I always had an older mindset, like, I want to get it myself and not from you type shit.
Nah, yeah.
And once I seen how the older niggas was doing it, and they all knew me, I'm sure I'm going, yo, I need wholesale. I need this, I got this much. Like, and, you know, flipping that, or whatever the case may be. So when the music, I ain't gonna say late, I've been doing music, I would say all my life, but I didn't want to, like do it like for real, because I felt it was corny at the time.
Yeah, we talking a different time.
I was into, what excited me was the money, the girls, the cars, guns, clothes. So to hear music talking about, you know, dancing and partying and the girlfriend, that's what was out. And it was just like, to me, like, ooh, be a rapper, fuck out of here, that shit's corny.
Everybody from that era always talk about that.
Would change me.
Yeah.
And I always say this to this day, man. Salute you, big homie, Kool G Rap. He played before it came out, for Nelly and all this. I was just one nigga about building. He played Poison.
Woo!
And
same beat.
Yeah, and I never forget that. Up until that point, right then, like I said, I'm not running around dancing, choreographed, fuck out of here. Like, but when I heard Poison, it just hit me like, wow, like you can still be G'd up, like you can be you, and ain't got to do that other shit that's going like. I mean, I remember he played Poison. Man, listen, Poison. To be alert in courses. I was like, then other shit he playing, he talking about gambling and drugs, and so I was like, it wasn't.
And in a lyrical way.
It was at that time, but I was more attracted to the fact that this is what I see. This is what I kind of want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I like music, but now I'm hearing him do that, and it's like, oh, I can combine the two. Like, I can combine the street shit with music. And I started looking at music a whole nother way. I don't want to lie, but I believe it wasn't that night. No later than the next night, I wrote my first rhyme. I was, writing little books, but I wrote my first song after I heard Poison.
All right, so like, it's like, so all them, you said the 80s. I was trying to call you old before. I was gonna say, like, you heard, like,
I wear that badge.
You was a kid. I'm saying, like, you was a kid when them songs, even though it was like 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still fresh to you. Like, like when people still playing it, you riding around, like me, like, well, I was 90, but younger than that, people riding around, you're not hearing that. You hear what you see. You see what you hearing.
I was a baby looking through men's eyes, like.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I heard Poison and stuff, because I don't know where I'd have been. Like, I wasn't thinking I could even play with this music shit, write it, and like it without feeling like it ain't me.
Yeah,
I'm rhyming about dancing and partying. I'm not doing that. That's not what I want to do. I want to be in the pot. I want to get whatever. So how am I writing about that? Like, I couldn't see myself doing it. Whether it hit big or not, I'd have been fake. Like, that ain't me. Like, it just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Funny, like I said. But then I heard Poison, and it was like, oh, I can actually talk about what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, what I'm living. Like, what excites me at the moment, the money, the girls, like.
No, I feel that. Like, but like, at that time, like, especially the 80s, 90s, like, a lot of those rappers, like, the ones who be talking that shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't really be the ones that was really about it, but the ones that be talking that shit, but like in lyrical ways, or like you said, the Rakims, the Kool G's, like the Big Daddy Kanes, like they was talking about shit like that was really going on, but like in a positive way, like to where like you know what I'm saying. And that was like around NWA, and they kind of just was more explicit with it, but. Cool G Rap, yo, that's like I call him like my musical grandfather type shit. Like I come from that family tree, like so I feel you though. Like what, yo, and you got to live it, and at that moment you knew it was some shit, but you didn't even know it was legendary. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you know what it did to me, and like without noticing, it gave me it put music. Music was already in my life, but it put music in my life where I wanted to do it, but I appreciated it, respectfully, like
yeah.
Like I felt me still what I was talking about. But then also, if it wasn't for that, me being able to do the music and realizing I could do it, where I like it, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't have that, I would still love music and all, but I wouldn't have done it. And ain't no telling why, because music literally saved me.
That's it. Yo,
I swear, it saved me, and I promise you, it saved a couple of these niggas.
Yeah, I mean, I can trust me. Like, I can feel that. Like me,
I promise.
Like as a creative, I can understand that. Like people who not creative, or people who never felt no type of way for something like that, like they don't get that.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you could even make something positive out them situations, just off of, you know what I'm saying, just off of doing all that.
I look at it like
hip-hop.
Anything, music included, but anything that you would take. Time is the only thing you don't get back. Time waits for nobody, right? So you got to choose who you're spending it with, and what you're doing with it wisely, because you're doing some bullshit over here, you could be doing some real shit over here. You could be taking care of your kid or getting money, whatever, but you bullshit. So time waits for nobody, so you got to be careful with it. And I said to say, like, it wasn't for music, I don't know how it would be, because there was a time when I literally felt like 23, 25. Yeah, right. I'm not going to see 25. I'm not even expecting to see 25. I don't know what the fuck that's going to look. I'm not going to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for music, I probably wouldn't have seen 25. And if I did see 25, I'd probably still be in there doing it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real.
If it wasn't for this music, man.
That's
so
real.
At the end of the day, I look at people and I say this all the time. Like, when you can do something, music included, like I said, that you could get paid for, but you still do it even if you don't. Then you know, you got a passion for that. You want to think about this. Think about, I ain't taking nothing, I ain't throwing shots at nobody, but think about all of the money you give basketball players, football players. Okay, football, you can, I guess, but I'm just saying, like, baseball, basketball, all the money these people get, right? Even like basketball, if you're injured, all you gotta do is suit up, put your uniform on, and sit on the bench all year, and you're gonna get that money, right? So I say, I have to say, out of all the niggas that play basketball, football, whatever, right? All their life, middle school, high school, college, to do this, right? And they get in there, right? How many of them you think would still do it if they never made it there?
Most, not at least 90%. You know what I'm saying? At least 90%.
And now this is my point. So if they would still do it when they didn't get paid for it, you know what I'm saying? If they wasn't getting paid for it, like, it's a lot. It's not for that money that they get. Like, they would get it without it. They would get it if they had to. If you could play an NBA season on a team just for rec and go places and play and still work your regular job or whatever the case may be, maybe get a couple hours of the trophy and do, but wasn't getting millions like that. This is what they was born to do. They're gonna do it regardless. They're gonna do it regardless, whether they got the millions or not, because this is what they love to do. Same shit with music. And I don't fucking want to fuck with no label because I don't like the way they. That was a big issue before too, but but if I don't want to do that or whatever, that's not gonna make me say I don't want to do music.
Exactly.
I'm still gonna do music. Maybe I just play it for myself. Maybe I I give it out in the hood. But I'm still going to do music. It don't matter.
And I feel like that's what's going on now. Like, it's especially like now that the knowledge is so accessible. Like where I could just be like how to rap. You know what I'm saying on YouTube, and now I say A B C D E F G. You know what I'm saying now? Everybody bumping that shit in their cars, like blasting it.
Man, listen, the shit that's out right now. Like I said, only thing constant is change. I'm not knocking nobody.
Well, let's say mainstream because I don't want because we still got, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of real niggas still in this.
Yeah.
So let's say mainstream.
But it's more than mainstream now. It's like,
talk to me.
All right, the mainstream you want to say it's like, you know, the shit just being played on the radio or whatever the case may be. But those same artists don't change. They still doing whatever they want to call this, like they underground shit. Like I believe today's music needs its own genre. Yeah. I'm not taking it from nobody, but it's an art form.
Exactly.
And meaning everybody can do it. Everybody can't play ball like Mike. Everybody can't paint pictures. Feel what I'm saying? But you can appreciate a nice painting or a good basketball game, but you can't do it. That's what made it art. That's what made it special. Everybody couldn't do it. Same thing with music. Everybody couldn't do it. But now, what's acceptable? You get 10 beats, 10 catchy beats, book the studio, go on there with one of these, 10 hours, these niggas have whole albums. I just don't, I mean, we can agree and disagree, but I don't consider that art if everybody can do it.
That's
I don't consider it special, rather if everybody can do it.
No, that's a fact.
Like who can't get high and hum a melody and mumble some healthy melody and put some shit together and make niggas like this and bounce their head because of the beat and it's catchy.
And because they high.
Yeah, and it's catchy. But they have no, it's no substance. You don't know what the fuck they talking about. And if they do, you feel even dumber. Like, why am I listening to this? Why is he talking about this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's not, I used to say a mockery, but I can't consider it a mockery of music. It's a different form, I say.
Yeah.
And to me, it's not really art, like I said, if everybody can do it. It doesn't, it takes away from it to me.
No, I feel, you know what I feel like be happening though? I feel like it'd be like, all right, let's say, because not all of them, not all the little rappers, you know what I'm saying? Because I lived in Georgia for a little bit. So like I respect down south hip hop and stuff like that, but the problem is, let's say we got that one main dude who made it. Mm-hmm. And then now like he might say something and have some catchy melodies. So now somebody else now listening to what he's saying, they only hearing the catchy melodies, and now you know what I'm saying? Like now it's, and they don't even care about copying.
It's the same thing. This is what I mean. Like if any, like when I say take from it, before, even not making songs, just rhyming in the street. It's a cipher. The oohs and ahs came from, oh shit, all it came from people that couldn't do what you did. That's why they ooh no, how did he come up with that? How did he put these together, these words together? You know what I'm saying? How did he do this? Like, why I can't do this? Why I think that's where the oohs and ahs came from? When you hit them with a slick metaphor or something, and they catch it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got them thinking, and they respecting it, and respecting you more because you're doing something that they like, but they can't do. It's not in them. It ain't like they try, like they can't do it. Same thing. You watch fucking, Mayweather fighting. You like it. It's entertaining. You might be nice with your hands, but you ain't Mayweather nice.
Yeah.
So that's why you like it and you respect his craft and everything he has to do to be Mayweather nice.
Yeah.
But if everybody could go on the ring for whatever reason and be Mayweather nice, it takes away from Mayweather and it takes away from the sport. Which it's not art anymore.
Yeah.
Same thing with music.
No, that's real.
Everybody, if I got 10 niggas in the studio and I'm recording a song and I don't get oohs and ahs from them 10 because all 10 of them are saying, I can do the same shit. I'm going to go in there and make a song too, just put the beat on them. it's not. It takes away from what I'm doing. It makes it common now. It doesn't make it like, oh, yo, guess what he could do?
Or like, yeah, you heard that,
he's nice doing this.
And pass it around.
Yeah, because now everybody like this. Oh, you think that's nice? Oh, listen to this. I made this. I was on 2 beans, drinking some Douce the other night at my man crib. He had a little studio set up and sitting. Yeah, we made a beat off the iPhone. And like, you know what I'm saying? It just takes away from everything to me. It takes away. It's an art, man. Everybody ain't Tiger Woods. Everybody can't play golf.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everybody can't hit that tennis ball like Venus. That's why they're entertaining. Not because they black or because they play. They're entertaining because they're good at what they do. And you're not even bad at what they do. You can't do what they do.
At all.
Period. You know what I'm saying? You're not understanding. These motherfuckers is nice with it. Then you think about how they got nice. All the training, the effort. Oh, this was in them. This is something they wanted to do. This is their art.
And I feel, and I'm glad you touched on that, because I feel like that's the problem right there. Like I said, I was born in the 90s, a little bit after y'all, so we watched y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, be able to fix bikes. If we had a flat tire, go change your inner tube. If you know how to do it, your boy know how to do it, he put you on. Y'all was fixing cars and stuff like that. Y'all had more mechanics than, you know what I'm saying, they actually in the shop.
I mean, I said the only thing constant is change, and that's because we wanted out the house. Your parents wanted you out the house. Like, hey, go get some air, go outside. Like, so we had obviously the entertainers. Now, the parents don't even know you're in the house because you're quiet on your phone, on your video game or something. You don't even want to go outside. I'm good. I'm talking to all my friends right here on Instagram, on Snapchat. Like, we didn't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
So what was you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your entertainment? If you didn't have no phone, you know what I'm saying?
It was a gift and a curse. What it was you learned how to maneuver in the streets because you was out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be doing nothing illegal or nothing, but you learn. You learn not to get yourself in these situations. Oh, these argument over here. Let me get away. I ain't trying to see what's going on. Somebody might get shot. Like, let me be mindful of who I'm around, who I stand and talk to, because I don't know what they into. You learn these things. You know what I'm saying? Out there, some of us, like me, got pulled in, got drawn into it. But some don't. And they know the best of both worlds. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're good out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was that. But also, the bad part, like I said, is we didn't have the direct connects with phones and stuff to our friends or whatever. So our entertainment came from these streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's a gift and a curse. Like, you can even be raised by these streets or taught about these streets. And it's a big difference, and the two is life altering. You can be raised by these streets and become a beast that they say you are, that them statistics, the numbers say you are, and eventually you will be that. Or you can be taught and learn how to avoid these. Like, nah, I see it coming. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that statistic. I don't want to be this. So it's like too much information on one thing ain't always a good thing. Too much access ain't always a good thing. Like, nowadays, kids is learning shit over these phones. Google it, they'll tell you whether it's true or not. They're learning shit over the internet. You know what I'm saying? And not to have that hands-on experience, they missing something. That's where hands-on experience is why this generation, I can say, don't have respect for life. Theirs and anybody else's. Because they don't have that hands-on experience. Like, they never seen somebody mother standing over their kid crying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah.
They never seen none of that like we did, because we was outside.
Even if you ain't want to.
Yeah. So this generation been inside. By the time they come outside, which is later than us, because they in there on their phone and all that. By the time they come out and play in these streets or whatever, they already have an impression of what the streets is, and they already built themselves over who they think they are. So it's like, this is what I know. Streets is dangerous. Nigga front on you, you get him before he gets you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So they have no respect for life, theirs or anybody else's. Us, we had to, I don't give a fuck how tough I was out here. The old head, the OG, the nigga, the era above me, I can't disrespect him. I don't care how mad he get. I ain't gonna violate him. Long as it's the same rules apply. Young, as long as you don't put your hands on me,
that's it.
It's cool. But I had to take whatever they were scolding me about. So we was out here doing something crazy, and they was like, y'all little niggas is crazy, man. Y'all bugging the fuck out. Why would y'all do this? Y'all making it hot. We had to listen to them and respect it. You can't tell one of these niggas that, and they was telling us for our own good. You can't tell one of these young niggas now that.
Bro, they don't even care about if it's in front of the camera, be right there. They don't care.
What I'm saying is you can't even tell them that for their own good. You can't. Yeah. Hey, yo, my nigga, what are you doing? You bugging the fuck out. Why you out here today? Nigga, who you talking? You ain't my father. I'm doing what I want because I'm grown like you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now they looking like, can't let this nigga whip my ass. And you looking like, you know I beat the fuck out you, right? And what they do? They can't take an ass whipping. They don't have no hands-on experience with that. They go get their gun.
And where you think from your perspective, where did you see that? Like, where can you pinpoint like where that started? Like,
you can't. Everything like I said has changed. The era before me and the era before them taught respect. They bring it down to us. Whether we agreed to what you were saying or whatever, we had to respect you because you was out here, and if it wasn't for you, I couldn't be out here. So we had to respect you and listen to your advice, whether we taking it or not. We had to respectfully listen to it, like, all right. And we never tried to get anything with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But that was the era they taught us that, the era before me. I can honestly say, it's like from my era to the era under me, yeah, somewhere, I can't pinpoint it, but somewhere along the lines, we lost it. My era, we didn't take time to teach, you know what I'm saying? The niggas under us about respect and all that or whatever. And maybe we wasn't treating them like men. I don't care how old they was. They out here holding their own like men. Just because you're younger than me don't mean I got to treat you that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's where it was, and that's why it's a lack of respect from the young to the old. But you can't pinpoint nothing, man. It's just like, I can blame that on my era and era on this, like, we just gave up. Like, fuck it, man. I got my own kids raised. Like, and now it's to the point where either it's going to keep going down or this era here or the one after they got to do something. Like, it's a lack of respect for life on both ends of the spectrum. It's crazy. It's crazy. Motherfuckers will kill a nigga that used to get them dollars and shit when they was little kids. Or a kid that they went and started middle school with, you know what I'm saying? When all high school with, they'll kill him or somebody know first or violate them before they stand up to the police.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
But and that's what up?
You know why? It's both two. It's the same reason.
Talk to me.
It's the same reason. Because they'll look at you and say, "Oh, this nigga was wild. Beat my ass when we was kids. Da. We grown men now. I ain't taking that ass from you. You get into it, they try to kill you, right? And his reason is, it was him or me.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd kill me, which is the same reason why they don't stand up to the police. Oh, I'm not doing it because I feel like he don't kill me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel because I mean
to say I'm gonna kill my own or somebody I know because I feel like he's gonna kill me. But this nigga over here that I don't know, I ain't gonna do nothing because I feel like he's gonna kill me. Make it make sense? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You should be able to diffuse a situation with somebody you knew 10, 15 years, 20 years, whether y'all was cool or not, y'all just associates. You should be able to diffuse a situation so it don't get to that.
Yeah, especially
if this motherfucker is running up on you, yelling, yo, get on the floor, what you got? You know you can't diffuse that situation. I'm not promoting going, you know what I'm saying, hurting nobody. But somebody you don't know, than somebody you do.
Yeah, no, and that's what's crazy that you said that, because it's like they'll do it for somebody that they just met for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They'll meet them 10 minutes ago just because a person got a certain name, and the person might not even have a name really because of what they did, just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because they got money or something like that, and now everybody's saying like, oh, yo, this big bro now, like this the big homie, like, man, yeah, you did all this and that, yeah, you, oh, so what, you crossed old ladies across the street, man, who fuck that old bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they coming,
but see,
even towards their grandmother.
Yeah, but see, at the end of the day, I promise you, just like we wasn't fucking angels, and I promise you, we definitely was letting them things go a lot more than these. But they killing more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to glorify, like, I'm just saying, like, we let them go more because we had that mentality. If we, I put it this way, I pull my gun out, there's no question about if it's him or me. That's how the situation is. Feel me? That's how I feel. That's how he made it apparent to me. That ain't no diffusing this, nigga. It's you or me. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
So like at the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day, it's like if I pull my hammer, like I said, I knew it was life or death. It's me or you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you probably think the same thing, but I promise you, it's gonna be you. But that's why our era, we let them things go more than these young boys. But these young boys kill more than us because they don't think that way. They don't let it don't get to them that it's you or me. Everything is you or me.
Yeah.
These niggas are scared to fight. They scared to take an ass whipping and be embarrassed. So soon as a nigga raise their voice, soon as a motherfucker raise their voice, it's on sight. It's like it's you or me, and it's never. That's why they kill more. We have more shootouts, but they kill more because they don't respect life, not even their own. Like I said, nigga will look and be like, "Oh, yo, I heard you got into it, Ra. Yeah, that nigga been a bitch since 4th grade. Nigga, you know Ra since 4th grade. His mama and everybody fucking else, right? But you'll kill that nigga right like that, just because you knew him that long, and you feel like since he beat your ass before, oh, Ryan killed me. But the motherfucking police that turn the corner and tell you shut the fuck up and what's in your pockets, you don't pop on them because you feel like they'll kill you. So make it make sense. I just don't. That's the whole thing. Like, it's a respect life thing, and I don't blame them. Like I said, it's somewhere we dropped the ball. We had to respect the older niggas when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? It was unwritten. You had to, because at the end of the day, without them, there would be no us. You feel what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
And if an old nigga told me, one of my mans, hey, yo, y'all niggas is bugging. Y'all standing out here in the open hustling. Yo, put some shade on it. But yeah, we probably felt the same way they do right now, and it was like this. And I had like, shut the fuck up, nigga. That's how you do it. But we didn't tell him that.
No, yeah.
We had to hear you.
You had to hit him with the mumble under your breath, walking away type shit.
I still might do it my way.
Yeah.
But respectfully,
yeah.
I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna hear you out, and I ain't gonna disrespect you because you out.
Yeah, sometimes you doing it your way, but respectfully,
these motherfuckers
make some new shit.
Yo, shorty, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much. Like, put that shit under wraps. Shorty. I work for you. Why don't you do what the fuck you doing and let me do what I do? And you looking like, oh shit. And as soon as you give them that look, like you see me and see you, you know I'll fuck you up with these, right? That's when they go for the gun. You feel what I'm saying? It's like no diffusing the situation with these niggas, no talking. Like, respectfully, I don't care who see this and who don't like it. I'll put you down in front of your mother, your kid. I don't give a fuck. I'm really on it like it's me. I'm really on it like it's me or you. Because You don't respect fucking life, B. You don't respect it. I'm not gonna stand there and get touched because you don't respect life. That shit happened too much. My old head, I was locked up and got the call. Nigga that raised, one of the niggas that raised me, I had. Got into it with a little nigga that I raised with my nephew. No need to be saying, you know what I'm saying? And it was a physical altercation. Like, hands. It didn't end that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? The same night, the OG nigga he got touched. And I say that to say, like, he was supposed to take that. If the OG nigga, right, I respect him, and I'm older than the little nigga that he got into it with it, he was supposed to take that on the hop. Whatever it wasn't supposed to come to that. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
I can't see myself trying to beat an old nigga like a nigga that I'm supposed to respect unless he's coming for me like that. That's just the way I was brung up. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's fucked up because as an OG, they supposed to have like a red carpet type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck if you moved. As long as you did right by the people, I don't give a fuck if you moved down south. You should be able to come back and
walk. Disrespect.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care about how old you are, how young you are.
Even you're young.
I treat these young niggas the same way I treat the old heads, niggas older than me, whatever. Respect you. You respect me, I'm gonna respect you. But once you cross that line, because of y'all niggas MO and y'all don't respect life, I'm coming for you. Period. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not waiting to see if that's how you want it. No. This is how your errors on it. And I'll respectfully be caught with it than without it.
Mm-hmm.
Period. If somebody's family gonna be crying, somebody's kid gonna be missing a father, it ain't gonna be mine. Sorry to tell you. Call it what you want. It ain't gonna be mine.
All right, so let's take it back for a second, like, cause we ain't even touch on a few. So, all right, so we started out there, like, so how you get the name Midnight Blue? Like, where'd that come from, like?
All right, well, it goes back to the blue part. Goes back to, like I said, hanging out. Like, I was in the field. Like, niggas say that, but I was literally out here 9, 10, and it wasn't like I was like I said, sneaking out or whatever. Like my older cousin Tyrell, her peoples, they was older, so they was watching me, and I was the youngest. It was like, oh, you going out? Take him with you. But once I got out, they was gonna do what they was doing.
Yeah.
And I was good. I was in the hood, so I wound up under the older niggas that was getting money. And it's an older nigga out here still respectfully. That even when I started doing music, he was managing me, Kelly Blue. He was one of, I think he was number 1 in the state in basketball. Him and my boy L. But long story short, he played in the streets, he got touched. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't supposed to walk again. Kel, he good right now, he walking. But anyway, I was up under him all the time. When my cousins came out, I would be wound up under him. And them, they was getting it. And people just started calling me Little Blue because of that. And it stuck with me throughout the years. And once I got signed and started like pursuing music for real, like I told you after that, G-Rapper and all of that, I just added to it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess like stage, because Blue has always been my name in the streets. So Midnight got added and all stuff.
So let's take it back to like when was your first? Let me see. When was your first record? Like when was the first like? Because you come up from a legendary Queens period, New York period, but Queens period, legendary borough. Like every section, like Corona, Queensbridge, like every South Side. Like, y'all got so many legends. Like it's in y'all blood. Like I feel like y'all have to. Y'all gotta do something. Something artistic, whether it's rapping, sports, music, film.
You gonna do music. You gonna play ball. You gonna pimp. Or you gonna be the biggest drug dealer on this side of Queens, but you gonna do something. I mean that's just how it is. But my first what do you mean?
Like what's your first what key
song,
your first song, like your first song?
Well, I've done
skit, anything, like anything you hopped like what's your first
pressed up or did like major artists like
anything, like I don't care if it's your first
I was with, Shot Coalition, my group, Coalition Cartel. And we had the whole block down shit, flexing and playing or whatever. When Nori came out, then we on the Iraq City World. But as far as by myself, the funny shit is, for the longest, we signed as a group under L.A.M.A.R.R, the KG, under Naughty by Nature.
Mm-hmm.
And
shout out to L-Town one time.
Yeah, you know that. And we had all started working on solo projects immediately, like solo albums. And you know, they'd hit a group, labels would hit a group and say, it was 4 of us, so everybody liked somebody different. So people say, oh, I like Blue, I like Midnight, or I like Mendoza, I like Cash and Shot, or whatever. But we were all, you know, Poogie, shout out Poogie, had us working on our solo projects. And me to have the voice I had in the group and to be so animated when I come to my music.
Yeah.
For the longest, and they didn't even know, as we were supposed to be working on our solos, since I was writing and stuff, but I didn't want to do it because I really felt like, not that I couldn't write a solo album, but I just felt like nobody wanted to hear a solo album from me. I don't know why, but for the longest. Until it was like beating in my head, like, nigga, yes we do. But so it took me a minute, but my first one when I was solo was What's Blue and No Regrets was the B-side. They were both produced by legendary Self-Service. He did
shout out to Self-Service.
He did a lot of DMX shit that people thought was Swiss's. He did I believe most of Ja Rule's first album.
Not the for Always on Times, and not the rapping Ja, like Ja featuring E-Dub Ja.
Albums. He did his first big beat was that Black Trump.
Hey, look, you can't be rapping them lyrics now, right?
Yeah. And What's Blue is a spinoff of Black Trump. Shout out to Self, man. He used to always tell people that he couldn't sell his beats until he started playing them in labels with me on them.
That's love. No, that's love. That's love.
Self's a good dude, man. I think he got like a movie production shit out in LA right now. But yeah, that was like when I really started like pursuing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Solo. And then, like I said, I was living without talk. And the street snatched me. Got caught up in some bullshit. But I mean, what we were saying earlier with the labels, bro, like it's like when you gonna do something, whether you get paid or not, it really don't matter. It don't matter.
So
I'm right where I need to be.
No, I mean, obviously it's proof because you're here with us right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, so what year is this? Like, you did you do some time? Like, were you doing time, or like you just like laying low? Like, what was it?
I was laying low for a minute, but there was a raid out here. Doing this shit. 97 was the raid. They had already had us all secret, and we was already indicted from the year before. So I had stopped hustling. I was signed in the group to L-Town, to Naughty, and then it was us, Coalition, Jaheim, Next, Jeffrey Brown, and Janae. So I had the group deal already. And we was pushing for a solo deal. I believe Castro got his with Arista, and I was looking at Universal for the solo deal. And so I stopped hustling. And they, got a little money. They was like, yo, you can't be hustling. So I stopped hustling. Over a year. And 6 o'clock, March 7th, 97, the motherfuckers kicked my door in and told me I already had a case from a year ago. It was 33 of us. So that kind of threw a wrench in shit. And I remember the date because I woke up in jail and Biggie Smalls got killed the next day.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so, because obviously you still here and you still doing the music. So like 97. So was you watching like everybody like just all the people you just named plus the people from out here like Queens, New York period was just on fire like a crazy type of just crazy run. Like that run was crazy. So,
Yeah,
like, how'd you feel at the time? Like, was you mad? Was you inspired? Like,
nah, I was actually. I ain't gonna lie.
Everything?
I'm about to say that I wasn't mad. I was, but not at that. I was mad at myself. I was mad that I put myself in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who else am I blame? Who am I blame? The police? That's part of the game. They try to get you, you get away. I can't even blame the rat bastard that snitched on everybody that started the shit. I mean, he's a snitch, but I can't even blame him. Because if I had a spun and left the shit alone when I was supposed to and focused on what I wanted to do, I wouldn't have wound up in that situation, whether it be a year or 2 years later. So, yeah, I was mad.
But
at myself, definitely.